Seniors, are your legs feeling weaker with each step? Do you ever wonder if your daily vitamins are secretly harming your strength? What if the very pills you trust for health are actually making it harder to walk, stand, and stay independent? After 60, your body changes, and so should your supplements. In this video, we reveal the 2 worst vitamins that could be weakening your legs right now. Don't let silent mistakes steal your mobility. Watch till the end for the full picture and the safe alternatives your legs will thank you for. View now for complete understanding. 1. Vitamin A. When we think of vitamins, we often assume more is better, especially as we age. Vitamin A is one of those nutrients that has built a reputation for supporting vision, immunity, and skin health. But there's a lesser-known side to it. When taken in excessive amounts, particularly in supplement form, vitamin A can quietly begin to sabotage the very muscles and bones we rely on to stay mobile and independent. And for seniors over 60, the consequences can become serious without any dramatic warning signs. Most people don't realize that vitamin A exists in 2 primary forms: preformed vitamin A, retinol, found in animal sources and supplements, and provitamin A carotenoids, like beta-carotene, found in plants such as carrots and spinach. While the body is pretty good at regulating how much beta-carotene it converts into active vitamin A, it's far less forgiving when we take in large amounts of preformed vitamin A from supplements or liver-based foods. This is where the problem starts. And sadly, many seniors aren't aware of this danger. Studies suggest that when seniors consistently consume more than the upper recommended daily intake of preformed vitamin A, which is around 3,000 micrograms RAE, retinol activity equivalents, the body begins storing excess amounts in the liver and fat tissues. Unlike water-soluble vitamins that the body can flush out, vitamin A is fat-soluble, meaning it stays in your system and builds up over time. The result? A slow, often unnoticed weakening of bones and muscles, particularly in the lower body. Here's the hard truth: excessive vitamin A has been directly linked to lower bone mineral density, which is a major factor in osteoporosis and hip fractures among seniors. According to research, seniors with high levels of vitamin A in their blood have up to 1.6 times greater risk of hip fractures compared to those with balanced levels. That's a staggering statistic, especially when you consider how dangerous a fall can be after 60. One misstep on the stairs or sidewalk can lead to a fracture that changes your entire quality of life. But what does that have to do with your legs? Quite a lot. Actually, the legs are your foundation. Your strength, balance, and mobility depend on the muscle mass and structural support in your thighs, calves, and hips. When bones become thinner due to vitamin A toxicity, muscles often follow. The weakening of supportive tissue around the bones can lead to a noticeable decrease in strength, especially when climbing stairs, rising from a chair, or standing for long periods. Some seniors may also start to feel chronic fatigue in their legs, even without significant physical activity. And here's something even more concerning: excessive vitamin A may interfere with vitamin D, which is one of the most important vitamins for seniors. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium and supports both muscle strength and bone density. But when vitamin A levels are too high, it can block vitamin D receptors, rendering that crucial vitamin almost useless. Imagine taking a good supplement like vitamin D, eating calcium-rich foods, and still having poor leg strength, all because another vitamin is working against you in the background. Have you ever wondered why you're still feeling weak in your legs even though you're eating right and taking your vitamins? This could be one of the reasons. If this raises questions for you, feel free to drop them in the comments. We respond to every thoughtful question because your health matters. In some cases, people are unknowingly getting too much vitamin A through fortified foods and multivitamins. Many senior supplements still include high levels of retinol palmitate, a preformed vitamin A, even though dietary sources like dairy, eggs, and fortified cereals already provide more than enough. Combine that with a cod liver oil supplement or a liver-based dish, and suddenly you're well over the safe threshold, without even realizing it. One recent analysis found that over 40% of older adults exceed the safe upper limit of vitamin A just through diet and supplements combined. That's nearly 1 out of every 2 seniors. And let's be honest, most people over 60 aren't meticulously tracking their micronutrient intake. We trust that what's in our supplements is good for us, but that's not always the case. That's why it's so important to be aware, to double-check those labels, and to ask yourself, am I overdoing it without meaning to? If you're taking a multivitamin, flip it over and look for the amount of vitamin A. If it lists retinol or retinol palmitate, and it's providing 100% or more of your daily value, think twice, especially if you're already eating eggs. milk, or liver-based dishes regularly. In general, experts suggest that seniors get no more than 700 micrograms RAE for women and 900 micrograms RAE for men, and that includes both food and supplements combined. Now that we've uncovered the first hidden danger to your leg strength, vitamin A in excess, it's time to move into something just as important and just as surprising. You've probably heard calcium is vital for strong bones, right? Well, coming up next, we'll reveal how taking calcium without a crucial partner vitamin might be silently damaging your arteries and weakening your legs even further. Don't miss it. You'll want to hear this before your next supplement dose. 2. Vitamin E. Vitamin E is often praised as a powerful antioxidant that protects the body from damage caused by free radicals. And while that's true in many ways, the full story is more complex, especially for seniors. For those over 60, taking high doses of synthetic or isolated forms of vitamin E might be doing more harm than good, particularly when it comes to your legs, strength, balance, and coordination. You see, many seniors are encouraged to take vitamin E for its heart protective benefits or for skin and immune health. But what most people don't realize is that not all vitamin E is the same, and taking the wrong type, or too much of it, can actually lead to muscle weakness, nerve damage, and a decline in leg control. This is especially dangerous in older adults who are already at a higher risk of falling or having balance issues. Let's start with dosage. The recommended daily amount for vitamin E is around 15 milligrams, 22, 4 IU, but many supplements on the market contain 400 IU or more. That's nearly 18 times the recommended amount. And when seniors take this much, thinking more must be better, it can backfire badly. High-dose vitamin E, especially in its synthetic form, called D-alpha-tocopherol, has been shown in some studies to interfere with muscle strength, causing fatigue and instability in the legs. That feeling of "my legs are giving out on me" could be more than just aging. It might be an overload of the wrong vitamin. But it doesn't stop there. Too much vitamin E can thin the blood by disrupting the natural clotting process. For seniors on medications like blood thinners, this creates a dangerous mix. You might start bruising easily, or worse, experiencing internal bleeding, without realizing that your leg weakness or dizziness is being made worse by the supplement you thought was helping you. Some research suggests that long-term excessive intake of synthetic vitamin E can even increase the risk of stroke, especially in older adults who already have underlying cardiovascular concerns. Another critical issue is nerve function. Vitamin E toxicity can impact the nervous system, particularly the peripheral nerves that send signals to and from your legs. If these nerves are affected, you may start to feel numbness, tingling, poor balance, or unexplained leg weakness. It's called neuromuscular impairment, and while it's rare, it's much more likely when synthetic vitamin E is taken in high doses and without balance from other nutrients like vitamin K and the full spectrum of tocopherols and tocotrienols found in natural vitamin E sources. What should you do? The first step is to read your supplement labels carefully. Look for natural sources listed as D-alpha-tocopherol instead of the synthetic D-alpha-tocopherol. If your supplement only contains one form of vitamin E, you're missing the rest of the families gamma, beta, and delta tocopherols and tocotrienols that work together for proper absorption and effect. Nature doesn't deliver vitamin E in isolation, and neither should your supplements. Secondly, focus on getting vitamin E through real food. Nuts like almonds, seeds like sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocados all offer balanced, safe levels of vitamin E that your body can use without fear of overdose. These foods contain fiber, minerals, and antioxidants that work synergistically, not in isolation, to support your body's natural healing and strengthening processes. When you rely on food instead of megadoses of pills, you're much less likely to develop imbalances that lead to leg weakness or coordination problems. Now, some of you might be asking, "But I've been taking vitamin E for years, should I stop?" That's a great question, and the answer is, don't stop suddenly, but reevaluate. Talk to a healthcare professional, especially if you're on other medications, and if you've been feeling off balance, tired, or noticing leg fatigue that doesn't match your activity level, your supplements may be worth a second look. You don't have to suffer through slow, unexplained weakness when your body might just be asking for balance. Have you ever experienced tingling in your legs or sudden leg fatigue and couldn't figure out why? Let us know in the comments. We might feature your story in an upcoming video. And if this information is opening your eyes, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs it. Seniors deserve to know what's really helping and what might be hurting them. Next, we'll uncover another surprising vitamin that's praised for bone health but may be silently weakening your joints and muscles over time. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could change the way you think about supplements forever. Let's talk about vitamin A. Both vitamin E and vitamin A are often seen as essential, but in high or synthetic forms, they can silently harm your legs after 60. Vitamin E in excess may cause muscle weakness, nerve issues, and poor coordination, while too much vitamin A can weaken bones, leading to fatigue, fractures, and leg instability. As we age, our bodies need balance, not overload. Always choose natural food sources. Read supplement labels carefully, and consult your doctor. If this helped, like the video, subscribe, and comment if you've noticed side effects. Your story could help someone else. Stay strong.